everybody, welcome back to the Hacienda. Ribbit here. Today we're going to make Sandy's Arabian Chicken Livers. Now, Sandy, you know who you are, so I hope I've come up with the correct recipe. Sandy is a friend of the family, and many years ago, her and her husband lived and worked at Saudi Arabia. When they would come home for vacations and visits, they would leave out of Bahrain International Airport, and in the airport there were several restaurants, one that they really loved and served these delicious chicken livers that they fell in love with. She described them to me and has never been able to find them anywhere again, and doesn't know how to make them, and thought that maybe I could research and find the recipe and make them. Well, I've done a lot of research, cannot find that particular recipe anywhere, but what I did find and have created is an amalgam of all these Arabian and Middle Eastern liver recipes that I think will now approximate how she described them. A couple key ingredients here is pomegranate molasses. This is out of Turkey and packed for an outfit out in New Jersey. Pomegranate is an extremely popular fruit in the Middle East, and I think it has a flavor profile that she talked about. She said they tasted kind of like plums, but this with the citrus lemon juice could approximate that. I don't know. Another key ingredient in Arabian and Middle Eastern cooking is sumac. Ground sumac gives your dish a little tartness and a citrusy flavor. So I think that's going to be key. I got both of them from Amazon.com. So let's go ahead and assemble this, put it together, and let's see if it comes out right. Now here's a trick I learned from YouTube here recently. This will seal the livers, so then when we cook them in the saucepan, they'll hold their integrity. Alright, so we've got some olive oil on a hot pan, skillet, and we're going to stir fry this until it gets soft. Added a quarter cup of water to help soften it up. Right, turn down the heat to medium. Now, I don't have any specific measurements. I'm just winging it as I go. I've thought of this recipe in my mind. And now let's put it into practice. Let's see if it turns out properly, huh? Alright, so that's the garlic. Now we're going to add the sumac powder and some soy sauce. Alright. The soy sauce is going to be the salt. There's no salt in this recipe, and that's about right. Let's continue to stir. Alright, consistency's looking good. Now let's add the pomegranate molasses. Now we're going to be generous with that because this is the key to the sauce, and now we're going to continue to cook till it thickens up. After about 15 minutes or so over medium heat, you can see how thick this has reduced. Perfect. Let's go ahead and add the livers. Alright, turn the heat back up to medium-high. Now we'll add the juice of 1 lemon, and we got to cook the livers through. Then it's ready. Okay, this looks like it's ready. Let's go ahead and plate some up. Alright folks, here we have it plated up the way Sandy described it. It was served over toast points, and she said it was not saucy. They were dry, which they are, and you saw the skillet. They taste very good. I've already tasted from the skillet, but let's go ahead and try some here, and I'll describe the flavor. And Sandy, please comment and let me know if I've hit it or not. Of course, liver is delicious. The lemon juice added a nice citrus tang. Let me tell you, the sumac and the pomegranate together, I'm not joking folks, it tastes like plums. I'm not kidding. I would have thought it tasted like pomegranate and then sumac. And Mrs. Ribbit said sumac, the dried sumac, she tasted it, dipped her finger in it. She says, this tastes like cedar smells. And yeah, she's right. But this stuff's delicious. And whether this is not what Sandy knew or not, this is a delicious recipe. I'll be making this again because we got plenty of sumac, plenty of that pomegranate molasses. Wow, excellent. Sandy, I hope you're watching. Hope you like it. We've garnished it with mint, which is again traditionally Middle Eastern. Y'all have a great day.